Good morning, Horry and Georgetown counties, and welcome to Sound Off, heard weekly on your favorite radio station and sponsored by Carolina Teen Health. I'm your host, Claudine Lance Schofield, but more importantly, I'd like for my team members introduce yourselves at this time.
Good morning, guys. It's Tanisha.
What's up? What's up? It's Michelle.
Whoa, whoa, it's Raekwon.
Whoa, whoa, Raekwon. I like that. That's all right. Hadn't heard that one in a while. But guys, are we not excited to have two up-and-coming MCs in the building? That's what I'm talking about. We have Mr. H3MINGWAY.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
And then we also have my man Rise.
What's up?
Representing that other school, Carolina Forest. But you know, TJ's a Conway High School grad, so we got to give big props.
Class 09 in the building.
Yeah, you already know Class 09 is the best, so.
But we are very excited. On Monday, we had an opportunity to celebrate the legacy of the late but oh so great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And this show, we will showcase, again, these two wonderful up-and-coming MCs. And also, we'll be talking about a program that will be happening on the 25th of February at Conway High School. Music Stop the Madness. And then also, we will have the opportunity to listen to several people in the community as we ask, how do you keep the dream alive, or what are you doing to keep the dream alive? On this particular segment, I'm really excited. I think, TJ, let's begin with you. I know H3MINGWAY, but tell Horry and Georgetown counties exactly who is H3MINGWAY.
All right, well, like she said, my name is H3MINGWAY. If you can see right here, this is my my CD, and on the cover it says Dreadz. I go by Dreadz. It's a nickname I got in high school. I mean, obviously it's because of the hairstyle, but somebody gave me the nickname and I just stuck with it. If I'm not mistaken, the first person that called me that name is Carissa Spivey, so she's a Conway graduate. But anyways, you know, I go by Dreadz, and I played football from 8th grade to my senior year. My first 2 years in high school, I was at Sox D High. My last 2 years in high school, I was at Conway High School, and I graduated. Football was pretty much all my life was about up until after I graduated. I had an opportunity to go to a junior college, and it didn't work out how I thought. And then after that, about a year after that happened, basically a year out of high school, I really just tried to find out exactly what I was trying to do. And like I always been saying since I was younger, since I was like 8, maybe 10 years old, that I wanted to be a producer, and I wanted to be like, you know, I never really knew what a producer was, but I said I wanted to be one. And I always used to like try to sing and stuff in middle school, but I never really could.
Okay, TJ, and the other young man sitting next to you is Rise. And I need for you to tell Horry and Georgetown counties exactly who is Rise.
I was born in North Carolina, Morehead City. A lot of people don't know about it. I started writing poetry when I was around 7 or 8, and I always loved, like, I don't know, just making people feel something through words. So that's why I picked it up, and I basically never stopped since then.
Okay.
All right, this is a question for both of y'all. What's your inspiration behind your music?
Well, my inspiration is kind of the same thing. Like, well, what Rod said earlier, he said he liked to make people feel certain things through music, or like have a feeling through music. Me growing up, the music I was into was way more meaningful than certain things you hear today. And like, so my inspiration, one of my biggest inspirations or messages through my music is basically to show the area that I'm from that you don't got to be like everybody else to be somebody. Like, you can be yourself, and you don't got to be like, you know, just like the person before you or following certain people's footsteps. So
things that inspire me are, like, I'm inspired by life itself, like the things I go through. And as far as other people, like, I like Langston Hughes, Biggie, like Shakespeare. I like poets a lot. Like, words really touch me. So I think that's my biggest inspiration.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
All right, this question is for Mr. TJ. Now, earlier before this segment started, me, Raekwon, and Tanisha, we were kind of listening to your music, and we noticed, you know, it is kind of like rap, but when Schofield asked you what would you rather be called, you said MC. Can you tell me the difference, in your opinion, what's the difference between an MC and a rapper?
So to me, like, I mean, my opinion, an MC is someone who, I mean, is more like a Biggie Smalls or I mean, just somebody whose music is a little bit more in depth. Like, it's more before its time. It lasts a little bit longer. Like, you know, it's something that you could hear from the 90s and you still hear today, and you can feel it. Versus like I mean, a rapper is somebody more of a soldier boy, or you know, or like a, I mean, like a certain type of artist. A lot of Southern artists, which is why my music is different to a lot of people. But it's about like a lot of Southern artists are considered rappers. So.
All right, my question is for Rise. How do you think your music differs from that of current rap artists today?
I think it's just me. Like I only rap what I know. So I think that's why I'm different from a lot of artists. Like everything I say is something that I know or something I felt. It's not something that I'm trying to make up to get people to like me or whatever. So like I don't know, I'm myself.
Yeah, and you know, that brings me to, I had the opportunity to hear a song off the CD, and I'm a little old school and it talked about chicken. So, you know, let's not even wait. I want the public to hear exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so at this time, let's hear a sample of your music, Rise. You want to introduce this song to the public?
The song is called Fried Chicken. I mean, it takes me back. Like when I think of my grandmother's fried chicken, I think of the essence of my childhood. And I want to take hip-hop back to that essence, so that's the whole backdrop.
This is back before we even cared about our flaws. The hardest again on the block was Superman draws when he was little. When we didn't think he smoking doobies and we didn't have STDs, we had...
Oh, it's going to be good in this.
We can't turn it up here? Okay.
Look, I used to see the old folks playing dominoes. Hand-me-downs, they ain't never had designer clothes. Except my uncle, he was smoother than the pin was. He always had a big chain and a big gun. He used to tell me not to never trust no man. And you don't need a gang, do it on your own, man. My granddad was a real wise old man. I'm getting deeper than the wrinkles on his old heads. He used to tell me I should own my own company, so I could have my own people working under me. He said that that's the problem with the black community. It's no trust, we don't got enough unity. I learned it all before I even hit puberty. At the cookouts, the old head schooling me. Got introduced to hip-hop and it was new to me. The words grabbed my heart and started seducing me. Back before they labeled me a rap star, I remember cookouts in the backyards. Back before everybody was trying to act hard.
I like that.
Playing saying that's my car. Back before the beanies in the Porsches. I remember talking slick on the porches. I remember all the women in the kitchen. This is what I'm missing, old school soul food. Grandma's fried chicken made the best fried chicken. Thinking back, I can still hear sizzling. She ain't call us kids, she call us chillin'. Got in trouble, made us pick our switches.
Guys, what do y'all think? That's what I'm talking about. What do y'all think, team members?
I like
it.
Yeah.
I like it because they got
Ooh,
that.
what?
I like it because they got an old school feel.
Old school feeling. That's
Part about
exactly
the
right.
switches.
It takes me back to my childhood. I think that's the reason. I really appreciate the fact that you can kind of visually see the cookouts and grandma, and that's good for someone your age. That is amazing
could
that
play
you
that
got
at
the
family
heart to
reunion.
bring that up.
Thank you.
Okay, and TJ, you know what? We're not leaving you out. Let's see what you got, TJ. Let's get a little sample, and then at this time, I'd like for you to introduce what we're gonna hear.
All right, so the track I got for you is it's called For My City. It's not on this CD right here. It's gonna be on my next CD. It's called the CD is called For My City, and the track is basically about my city. I'm from Horry County. Like I said earlier, I went to Sox D, went to Conway High. I moved around a lot, and like I just want to show love to the city. Is something that I think that people from the area will be able to gravitate to, because they don't really have a lot of rappers who are more on the positive side, and they, or really a lot of people from the area who like to represent where they're from.
You better represent Bucksport.
Oh man, everybody knows
B-Town.
Bucksport. That's where my family's
That's
at.
what I was
I got
gonna
family
say.
Bucksport, Conway.
Shout out to everybody in
everywhere,
Bucksport.
Man. For real, man. Shouts out to everybody, Bucksport, Conway, everywhere, man. All my family. I got family in Georgetown. It's family I don't even know. So
When you get big, we all gonna claim you. You know that,
Oh
right?
yeah, I know.
All right.
But I mean, I still love
just
everybody
saying.
though.
All right.
Yeah. Carolina, stand up. If you're repping your town, then stand up. I'ma show you how we do it where I'm from. Yeah, this one's for my city. Everyone in the crowd, they hands up, cause they know that I'm the next man up. Screaming, this one's for my city. I do it for my family and crew and everybody that's a part of the movement. So tell them this one's for my city. So ain't no need to hate what we doing. You can't get with it or just keep on moving. I do it for my city. Small town nigga, Carolina bred, Southside representer. Get it through your head, cause I'm taking over winter, yeah, and the summer's mine, boy, it's finally my time. My city's on the rise, cause I'm rolling like the tide. And current the shot rip, got them waving like I'm in Ireland, cause they understand just who I am. Now tell them what I stand for. Hands up, crowd ho. If you're repping your town, then stand up. I'ma show you how we do it where I'm from. Yeah, this one's for my city. Everyone in the crowd, they hands up, cause they know that I'm the next man up. Screaming, this one's for my city. I do it for my family and crew and everybody that's a part of the movement. So tell them this one's for my city. So ain't no need to hate what we doing. You can't get with it or just keep on moving. I do it for my city. Yeah, it's just a Carolina thing. I love my town and I love my team. From the metro all the way to Sockasty and Conway back to Myrtle Beach. Little old T, I came to get it cracking like Corona, and I'ma keep attacking till I murder the opponent. You say you the dish, that means I murdered the informant. I deserve a bid the way I'm.
Y'all give it up. That was T.J. Hemingway. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? On the real, I'm telling you, y'all are really talented, and I'm just happy that you know that y'all came by and stopped through Sound Off and gave us the opportunity to really hear it first. So when y'all get big, then we could take a little credit for it. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. But I do want to plug that on February 25th at Music Stop the Madness at Conway High School. TJ and Rise will be part of the act. So they will be at Conway High School. So if you want to hear like the songs in its entirety, you got to come on the 25th. What you got for him, Michelle?
All right, this question goes for Raz. Now, I was looking at your album and everything, and it says, who is Raz? Now, TJ told us how he got the name Dreadz. I want to know how you got your name.
Well, my father told me when I was born that he wanted me to like rise above everything negative and be great. So that was what he named me. So.
Oh, that's
And
sweet.
Xavier is my middle name, so that's where the X comes from, Rise Xavier.
So y'all don't even have full names. I like that. The old school in me respects that.
My name
That's
is
good.
Sammy M.
What you got for him, Ray?
All right, my question is for TJ. On the front of your album, it says, well, it has a picture of you, your hand to your ear, like so, saying, listen up. So what exactly are we listening to? Like, what's your message?
This CD right here, especially, it's something you don't, the cover alone stands out if you see this versus a lot of other self-proclaimed like local artists or you know, independent artists in South Carolina. It's just something different. It's like, it's way more positive, you know, like it's coming from a younger person. But yeah, I've always felt like I ain't gonna say an older soul, but I just felt like, you know, I was just a little bit more ahead of my time. So like it's definitely way more motivational than what you usually hear. So
You know what? I hate to tell you guys, but all good things, unfortunately, got to come to an end. I just want to invite everyone to come out on February 25th and check you guys out. Y'all will be doing, what, a couple of songs on the 25th at Music Stop the Madness?
Yeah,
and
one
so,
or two.
you know, we'll definitely have you back on Sound Off. We just really appreciate the opportunity for you guys to come in. And at Sound Off, we always give you the opportunity to shout some people out. So who would you like to shout out on this morning?
I just want to shout out my team, like my cousin Money. He's been helping me out. I stay with him and I record everything at home. So if it wasn't for him, I really couldn't get a lot done. And I mean, just my family and everybody who's been showing support so far, pretty much. And the show, of course, the Sound Off show, because this is like my first interview. So you know, definitely.
We're special.
Yeah, I just wanna, I wanna thank everyone that listens to the music or feels anything from it, and I just want to thank God for everything. Like, I wouldn't have this talent if it wasn't for him. So off the top, and Dreadz, of course, Miss, I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, but Schofield, and it was good. Thank you.
And the last thing I didn't get to tell y'all is that
That's like the Grammys.
I'm sorry.
You already got your first
I don't know.
Grammy.
I don't know.
I'm
I don't know.
playing.
I don't know when the next time we're gonna come back to do the show. But on the 28th of January, we're gonna be in this audition for Atlantic Records. So I mean,
nice.
I'm glad you guys think we have talent. Hopefully they think the same thing. So it could be something good. It could, it might not turn out so well. But if not,
Hey,
we'll
we
be back
praying
and
it
let
will
you know
turn
how it
out
goes.
well.
So
We gonna
either
pray
way,
right
even if it goes good, we're gonna be back. So
Good. We got your support. When you make it big, you'll remember us, right?
All right. Dreadz and Rise. Y'all got 2 great CDs right here. Can you let the community know how can they get a copy of your CDs?
all right, well, if you want to find me, this is my Listen Up EP. You can download it for free on datpiff.com, or you can, if you want to get in touch with me personally, you Google Dreadz31, Dreadz31. You'll find my Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everything. You can find me there. You can download it for free on datpiff.com. Just type in Listen Up EP, or you can inbox me on Facebook, and I'll get one to you personally. And I'm only selling them for $3. So it's a good CD and it's worth it. So just Google me and find me, and you can hit me up.
And as for me, you can Google me also. You can look me up on Facebook. I'm like the only Rise in the city, so it ain't that hard to find me. And I'm on DatPiff, ReverbNation.com/Rise X baby, BABY, and it's basically it.
All right, guys, let's give it up for TJ and Rise. Right.